Okay, so good day grade 5. Our lesson for today is all about concept of percent. So now, what is percent? So what is percent? So percent means it means per hundred or hundreds. So it means per hundred. So 100 means whole number or hundreds. So pwede rin siyang maging decimals. So hundreds. So we use the percent sign. So gumagamit tayo dito ng percent sign to identify that the number is a percent. Or instead of kapag nasa decimals, instead na magsusulat tayo or gagamitin nating denominator si 100, we will use the percent sign. So yon. So that is the percent. So now, we can express numbers in decimal, ratio, fraction, and percent form. So now, I will present if paano sila mag-change sa mga different numbers na yon na nasabi ko. Okay. So first, to change percent as a fraction, so to change percent as a fraction, so meron tayong certain rules na sinusunod dito. Okay, so for examples. So for example, I have here 50%. So gumamit tayo dito ng percent sign. So to change the percent to a fraction as a fraction, so we need to drop out or drop the percent sign. So tatanggalin natin itong si percent sign. And then change the percent sign as a fraction with denominator of 100. So gagamit tayo ng denominator na 100. And then simplify it or reduce it into lowest term. So ilo-lowest term lang natin tong si 50 and yung 100. So the GCF is 15. So i-divide natin sila by 50 rather, not 15. So 50. This is 5. Yan. So therefore, our final answer is 1/2. So na-change natin si percent by fraction. Okay, so let's have another example. Example number 2. So what if meron naman tayong 24%? Okay, so ang gagawin, drop lang natin yung percent sign and then change it into 100 na denominator. Then, reduce sa lowest term. So, i-divide lang natin. So, mag-iisip lang tayo ng compatible. So, therefore, we have 4. So, the final answer is 24 divide 4, we have 6. And 100 divide 4, we have 25. So, this is the final answer. So, next is to change percent as decimals. So, decimals naman yung i-change natin. So, for examples, I have here 45%. Okay, so to change the percent into decimal, so simply drop the percent symbol. So, aalisin lang natin itong si percent symbol, then matitira si 45. And then, we will move the decimal point 2 places papunta sa left. So, papunta sa left, so dito tayo mag-i-start. So, 1, 2. And then, we will add decimal point. So, therefore, we have here 0 and 45 hundredths. So, this is the answer. So, magmumove lang tayo ng 2 decimal places. So, another example, what if I have here 125%? So, magmumove lang tayo ng 2 decimal places. So, i-drop off muna natin itong si percent sign. Then, 1, 2. So, lagay decimal point. So, therefore, 1 and 25 hundredths. So, yon. So, yun lang yung rule to change percent as decimal. So, now, what if changing fraction as a percent? So, to change fraction as percent. Okay. So, for example, so I have here 1/4. Okay. So, to change the fraction into percent, simply divide the numerator by the denominator. So, i-divide natin itong si numerator kay denominator. Okay. So, para hindi tayo mahirapan, gamitin natin yung long process ng division. So, i-divide natin si numerator. So, we have here 1 as a divisor and then 4 as a dividend. Baligtad. So, 1 as a dividend and 4 as a divisor. Okay, so let's divide. Since 1 is cannot be, so hindi siya pwedeng ma-divide. So, therefore, we will add 0 and decimal point. So, yung rules natin sa decimals. So, 10 divide 4, we have 2. Then, lagay na natin tong decimal point. So, 4 times 2, we have 8. So, subtract. So, therefore, we have 2. Since cannot be ulit, mag-a-add ulit tayo ng 0 as a placeholder. So, 20 divide 4, we have 5. So, 4 times 5, we have 20. So, subtract. We have 0. So, therefore, may 0 and 25 hundredths tayo. So, isulat natin dito. 0 and 25 hundredths. So, ito yung first step. So, the next step is mag-move tayo ng 2 decimal places papunta naman sa right para ma-change na natin siya as a percent. So, therefore, mag-move tayo 1, 2. So, we have 25 and then attach percent symbol. So, to change fraction as a percent, so first, divide numerator and then the denominator. So, ito yung procedure. So, this is the answer. And then, move 2 decimal places papunta sa right. So, yan. And then, since nakuha na natin, we will attach percent sign. So, this is the answer. So, yan. Okay, so let's have another example. What if I have here 3/8? Okay, so to change fraction by percent, so we need to divide the numerator by the denominator. So I have here 3 divide 8. So 3 divide 8 is cannot be, so we will attach 0 as a placeholder. So this will become 30. So 30 divide 8. So kindly put decimal point sa quotient. So 30 divide 8, we have here 3. So 8 times 3, we have 24. So subtract. 30 minus 4, we have 6. So 6 divide 8 cannot be. So add a placeholder. This will become 60. 60 divide 8, we have 7. So 8 times 7, we have 56. So subtract. So 60 minus 56, we have 4. Then cannot be ulit. So add ulit tayo ng 0. 40 divide 8, we have 5. And 8 times 5, we have 40. So this will become 0. So now, we have here 0.375 or 0 and 375 thousandths. So next step is we will move 2 decimal places papunta sa right. So this, mag-move tayo 1, then we have 2. So therefore, we have 37 and 5/10, and then attach the percent symbol. So this is our final answer. So yon, fraction to percent. So changing fraction to percent. Okay, next is to change decimal as percent. So to change decimal as percent, so we will move decimal point 2 places papunta sa right and then affix the percent symbol. Then add 0 if necessary. So for example, we have here 0 and 6/10. So therefore, magmo-move tayo ng 2 decimal places. So 1 and then 2. So we will add 0 since add 0 if needed. So therefore, this will become 60. And then we will affix or attach the percent symbol. So therefore, ito yung ating final answer. So ganun lang kasimple. So another example, we have 4 and 53 hundredths. So move 2 decimal places. So 1, 2. So therefore, this will become 453 and then affix percent symbol. So this is our final answer. So yon. Okay, so next is to express decimals and percent as ratio. So first, convert them into fraction and then we will simplify it. So for example, I have here sample, meron tayong 0 and 75 hundredths. Okay, so first, convert it into fraction. So therefore, we have here 75 over 100. So gagamit tayo ng 100 na denominator. So the next step is we will write it as a ratio. So therefore, we have 75 out of 100. And then we will now simplify. So to simplify the ratio, so get the GCF. So para mas madali, dito tayo mag-simplify sa fraction. So therefore, we have here 25. So divide lang natin. 25. So 75 divide 25. So 75 divide 25, we have 3. So attach natin dito sa baba yung answer natin. Then since naka-ratio nga tayo, ratio form. So next, 100 divide 25, we have 4. So therefore, this is our final answer. Okay, so next, another example. So what if percent naman yung i-express natin? So for example, I have here 40%. So percent naman. So first gawin natin siyang fraction. So therefore, we have 40 over 100. Next is change it into ratio form. So we have 40 out of 100. Next is simplify. So simplify, divide natin to by 20. So divide by 20. So 40 divide 20, we have 2 semicolon as a ratio. So 100 divide 20, we have 5. So therefore, final answer, 2 out of 5. So yon, expressing decimals and percent as a ratio.